Welcome back, everyone, to our channel where we explore the intriguing world of collectibles, history, and unexpected treasures. Today, we're diving into a story that highlights how even something as mundane as a 1-cent coin can become the center of attention and command an astronomical price tag in the numismatic community. Imagine the thrill of discovering that a simple 2014 D-penny, which usually languishes in jars or loose change, could be worth a whopping $32 million. Yes, that's right. This captivating tale revolves around the myriad of errors and mistakes made during the minting process, and we're here to dissect each detail to uncover why this coin holds such incredible value. The journey begins with the year 2014, a time when the United States Mint was producing millions of coins to ensure they circulated through the economy, serving their primary purpose as currency. As with every minting year, the 2014 D-pennies were struck at the Denver Mint, sporting the familiar design featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln. However, what might have seemed like another standard year of production would soon become anything but ordinary, due to a series of striking errors that would elevate a few fortunate specimens into the realm of legendary collectibles. One of the major contributing factors to the rarity of the 2014 D-penny is attributed to a mishap with the pressing dies used during the minting process. When dies are misaligned or improperly calibrated, the resulting coins can bear unusual characteristics such as off-centering, distortion, and various types of doubling in their inscriptions. In this case, some of the 2014 D-pennies were produced under conditions that led to remarkable errors. The coins bore misaligned designs that are distinct enough to capture the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike. Collectors have always been captivated by error coins, especially those that feature prominent mistakes, as they represent unique moments in the minting process that can never be replicated. These materials become tangible artifacts of history, illustrating the unpredictability and human error that comes into play, which often makes them more desirable than their flawless counterparts. A 2014 D-penny with clear off-center strikes can become a shining example of the unpredictable nature of minting, producing coins that evoke excitement and curiosity amongst those who examine them. In addition to the off-center strikes, there's also the interesting phenomenon of doubling that surfaced in some 2014 D-pennies. Double die coins arise when the die strikes the blank in a manner that causes a portion of the design to appear to be duplicated or slightly displaced. This intriguing error can manifest in the lettering or the date, creating an eye-catching effect that elevates the coin's desirability. Some collectors are particularly enamored with such oddities, meaning any 2014 D-penny harboring these double strikes could see their valuation skyrocket significantly. It is the thrill of the hunt that fuels such passion within the numismatic community, both for seasoned veterans and newcomers alike, eagerly scouring the market for hidden gems like these. The excitement surrounding the 2014 D-penny further escalated when the awareness of specific flaws circulated among enthusiasts and investors. Where once there were simply unassuming 1-cent pieces, now they became coveted transactions. Each encounter with these error coins spurred countless discussions and theories about which conditions yield the most value. In the ever-evolving world of coin collecting, this newfound excitement surrounding the 2014 D-penny led to the gathering of collectors at local trade shows, coin conventions, and even social media markets. Sellers began to recognize the potential value of these coins, creating a ripple effect that would see many individuals rummaging through their personal collections or checking their change for possibilities they had previously overlooked. The mere thought of possessing a 2014 D-penny with such unique characteristics filled the air with an intoxicating sense of opportunity, as hobbyists sought to engage with the fervor of a modern-day treasure hunt. As the rumors of the rising values peaked, those with an eye for detail began to assemble their findings, which would ultimately inform future collectors of their worth and desirability. The growing community dedicated to this quest for rare coins offered shared resources including guides, forums, and informative videos, all cultivating a rich tapestry of knowledge about how to identify coins not only by year and mint mark, but also by their fascinating, rare characteristics. This collaborative environment became a breeding ground for excitement and anticipation, as individuals swap tips on scrutinizing coin surfaces and details that might reveal striking errors that could lead to incredible fortunes. One of the most thrilling aspects of the Great Coin Hunt was learning how professional grading services play an integral role in determining the value of rare coins. These third-party entities employ experts who assess the condition, rarity, and overall quality of coins, providing valuable certifications that can help determine their market value. The 2014 D penny was no exception. Those obtaining high grades from well-respected grading services suddenly found themselves sitting on small fortunes. With a potential valuation of up to $32 million attributed to some rare specimens, a newfound validation of these critical insights bolstered the captivated community as they endeavored to discover the elusive treasures hiding within their collections, sparking numerous possibilities. As we explore the implications of this collecting trend, it becomes evident that the story of the 2014 D penny is not solely one of profit, but also of heritage and connection to the past. These coins often remind collectors of their own journeys, the stories that accompany them, and the friendships forged within communities who share similar interests. The discussions surrounding these valuable 2014 D pennies reveal how individual collectors come together, sharing their findings, successes, and stories of discovery as they journey toward greatness. It emphasizes the notion that coin collecting is a pursuit that transcends monetary value, creating bonds among those who share in the fascination for the history and artistry behind these pieces. The momentum surrounding the 2014 D penny has revived the sense of nostalgia associated with collectibles, as individuals reflect on the past while simultaneously catching opportunities that had previously been overlooked. Those who explore garage sales, estate sales, and flea markets now consider each penny as a potential treasure waiting to be uncovered, rekindling the age-old magic of thrifting and finding joy in returning to our roots through the exploration of history itself. The integration of technology into the coin collecting space has expanded horizons for collectors. One can easily research rare coins, refine their understanding of what to look for, and discover the latest trends circulating among passionate numismatists. Online forums have bloomed, enhancing the sharing of insights and experiences, where both amateur and professional collectors engage in lively discussions revolving around the importance of rare coins and their compelling legacies. As a result, the market for the 2014 D rare pennies has become more accessible than ever, creating chances for individuals to acquire stunning coins while perpetuating this thriving subculture amongst communities' drive to discover and indulge in meaningful connections. The dramatic rise in interest surrounding the 2014 D penny also raises questions about the future of coin collecting as an investment strategy. The notion that a penny, worth merely 1 cent at face value, could evolve into a remarkable $32 million asset prompts us to reconsider what artifacts hold value beyond ordinary transactions. The economic landscape is rapidly evolving, yet 2014 D pennies stand tall as a beacon of opportunity that encourages intelligent investments fueled by historical relevance, rarity, and nostalgia. How often can one consider a low-cost 1-cent coin as a potential vessel for monumental gains? This tale of value embedded within the 2014 penny has driven interest in understanding how coins of any denomination or condition can become pivotal for collectors, investors, and future generations seeking to explore the past. This exploration unlocks our imaginations, entices us to dig deeper into the stories of art, history, and culture encapsulated in each piece, making room for discussions that stretch beyond monetary transactions into valuable lessons and reflections on our society. As we wrap up our in-depth analysis of the 2014 D1 cent coin, it becomes abundantly clear that we're not simply talking about a piece of currency that could yield concerns about inflation or spending power. Rather, we're engaging with a narrative amplified by passion, curiosity, and the spirits of collectors past and present. Each of these coins, especially those remarkable error specimens, serves as a celebratory nod to the unique artistry of human effort and the universal yearning for connection. When you next reach into your pocket for change, take a moment to reflect on how much history, potential, and possibility may lie within each item, and remember that the treasures found in coin collecting can extend far beyond the context of mere currency. Next, have you ever considered how a single coin could hold secrets that could potentially change your financial future forever? Imagine reaching into your pocket or rummaging through a dusty old drawer only to discover a simple 1 cent coin from the year 2000, a coin that could be the key to unlocking a fortune worth $25 million. It sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? Yet, the enchanting story of the 2001 cent coin is indeed a phenomenon that has captured the imagination of collectors, enthusiasts, and dreamers alike, stirring up immense excitement in the numismatic community and beyond. This seemingly ordinary penny, characterized by its classic Lincoln design, takes us on a riveting journey through time, revealing the artist's hand behind its creation and the fortuitous quirks of history that have led to its elevated value in today's market. To the casual observer, the 2000 penny might appear as a mere relic of daily transactions, inconsequential amidst the stacks of more modern currencies. However, hidden within the minting records of that year are delightful tidbits that underscore the unpredictability of the marketplace and the surprising path something as mundane as a penny can follow to become one of the most sought-after coins in history. The year 2000 was marked by celebrations of the new millennium and hopes for a brighter future, and within the bustling production lines of the United States Mint, a series of fortunate coincidences and manufacturing errors created a perfect storm for the allure and rarity of the 2001 cent coin. Some of these pennies were struck with remarkable production flaws, an astonishing twist of fate that rendered them distinct from their fellow coins. Therefore, as collectors penned articles, shared posts on social media, and discussed the legends of these elusive error coins, they piqued the interest of both seasoned collectors and newcomers eager to partake in the exhilarating world of numismatics. Much like a treasure map leading to uncharted territories, each rumor about the existence of these valuable coins pushed collectors into a frenzy, sending ripples of anticipation through forums and gatherings, where stories of finds could captivate an audience and inspire passionate pursuits of buried treasure. Suddenly, a normal Saturday morning might find someone digging through decades' worth of coin jars, hopeful that they might unearth a valuable 2000 penny, igniting a collective enthusiasm that has breathed new life into coin collecting. In social media groups and online marketplaces, the air electrified with the notion that ordinary Americans could potentially become heroes of their own financial story, with their lives transformed by the discovery of a single penny hidden for years in an old leather wallet or at the bottom of a cluttered desk drawer. The urgency of these discoveries intensified as auction prices for the most sought-after error coins soared, including memes and videos depicting the wave of excitement that swept through communities at the prospect of miraculously unearthing wealth amid the everyday landscape. For some, These happenstance discoveries became the stuff of dreams as communities congregated to share their knowledge and newly found treasures, when any given penny might hold the power to rewrite stories of fortunes. The invincible nature of hope in these narratives sparks fascination, as it illustrates the juxtaposition of poverty and prosperity, where a child's simple find of a penny could symbolize greater aspirations and dreams. The enchanting story of the 2,000 pennies serves not only as an emblem of good fortune, but as a reminder that economic potential is often intertwined with tales of perseverance and tenacity. As families bond over their shared pursuits, each coin becomes a symbol of numerous desires and ambitions waiting to be unveiled, ultimately encouraging people to engage and cultivate relationships across generations. Parents teach children the nuances of coin grading and identification, instilling value beyond monetary worth. It's about history, legacy, and the delightful surprises hidden within even the smallest artifacts that can spark a child's imagination. The sheer notion that one penny could potentially grant someone a lavish lifestyle has become a rallying cry for those who harbor dreams of financial independence, prompting online discussions that are both lighthearted and deeply earnest. Enthusiasts from all walks of life share stories of discoveries, fueled by a sense of curiosity and adventure that keeps the treasure-hunting flame alive, leading them deeper into the world of coins and beyond. Within coin collecting, friendships blossom, and networks expand as individuals share wisdom and exchange tips on identifying valuable pieces and understanding market trends, drawing individuals into the fascinating world of numismatics where even a minor investment can yield untold potential. It is within this landscape that the value of the 2001 coin reigns supreme, symbolizing not just a monetary worth, but encapsulating the dreams birthed from alchemical moments of serendipity in one's life. With continued interest in these rarities blossoming, online marketplaces have burgeoned, showcasing coins alongside artistically rendered designs that celebrate America's rich history and traditions. The 2000 penny serves as an essential artifact that resurrects conversations about our society's evolution and the currencies that have shaped our cultural landscape. Have we truly come to recognize the importance of what any coin tells us about our lives and the fabric of society we exist within? The proliferation of interested buyers and sellers has empowered communities resembling bustling marketplaces of old, offering others the chance to amend their places in history, whether financial or humanistic. Therefore, as whispers of the vast potential tied to this penny amplify, it beckons us to consider not just the dollar signs, but the stories that accompany such treasures, enriching our understanding of the past through their journey alongside nature and time. As the 2000 pennies value continues to grow, much like the growing web of connections, appreciation, and skill surrounding modern coin collecting, the allure of what once seemed trivial has now risen to extraordinary levels. By examining the history reflected in these quiet coins, we can meditate on the events that led to their rarity, reinforcing the beauty found in stories transcending generations. What was once thought of merely a forgettable 1-cent piece now symbolizes hope, aspiration, and even potential legacies, as collectors navigate through attics and basements searching for that incredibly rare 2001 coin. The viewpoint of worth becomes malleable, allowing collectors to reshape the narrative around every discovery. And isn't that the heart of the adventure behind every search? To many, it's not just the $25 million label affixed to these coins that entices, it is the very experience and the joy of uncovering hidden chapters of American history revealed through these charming artifacts, proof that our world abounds with stories waiting to emerge. As we ponder the serendipitous nature of our existence and the fortunes we hope to behold, let us not overlook the lessons these coins reveal about society's relationship with value, belonging, and moments that connect histories both visible and unseen. The fact that a simple 1-cent coin could become a beacon of wealth epitomizes the marvel of possibility, reminding us all that fortune favors the bold and the curious. So as you continue your own journey, glancing through coin collections, or perhaps clearing the loose change from your pockets, always bear in mind the profound nature of what you hold in your hands. Engage in conversations, dig deep into your resources, and explore the antique shops. Never underestimate the thrill that accompanies seeking treasures where none thought to look, for opportunity lies around every corner, and dreams await those who dare to believe. Each click, like, and subscribe fuels this mesmerizing pursuit, garnering more momentum toward uncovering the extraordinary amidst the ordinary. Because in this world where values fluctuate, stories are forever timeless. Remember, you hold the power to write the next chapter. Envision the possibilities as you embark on your treasure hunt. Who knows? You might just find the fabled 2001-cent coin worth $25 million waiting in the shadows. Last, we dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics and uncover the hidden treasures within our change. Today, we have an extraordinary story that will not only capture your imagination, but also open your eyes to the significant value that can be found in what you might consider mere pocket change. Have you ever come across an old penny and wondered if it might be worth something? Well, brace yourselves as we explore the incredible saga of the 1993 1-cent coin, a seemingly unremarkable piece of currency that is now fetching astronomical sums in the collector's market, up to $22 million to be exact. That's right, a single cent. But what makes this coin so valuable and sought after? Let's take a journey together through its history, the incredible errors and mistakes during its minting, and the resulting possibilities that transformed it into a rare and coveted item. The story begins in 1993, when the United States Mint was producing millions of these pennies to circulate in America's economy. As part of their everyday transactions, these coins were struck with Lincoln's image, just like their predecessors, which continued a long tradition of honoring one of America's most beloved presidents. However, this particular year in minting brought about unusual circumstances that would lead to the creation of a few extraordinary specimens. The 1993 penny, in its basic form, has a face value of 1 cent, as is customary for all pennies, but that's just the beginning of its complex tale. During the production phase, a range of errors occurred due to a combination of equipment malfunctions, human error, and oddities in the manufacturing process, which led to a limited number being minted under unusual and highly desirable circumstances. Collectors and aficionados alike have been brought together by the intrigue that surrounds this segment of coin history, sparking discussion about how something as simple and mundane as a penny could harbor so much value. The first significant error that contributed to the 1993 1-cent coin's rare distinction was a misalignment in the dies that struck the coins. When the dies used for minting aren't perfectly oriented, it results in coins that are imprinted with distorted designs. For the 1993 penny, some of these coins featured a pronounced misstrike, meaning that the image of Abraham Lincoln became partially obscured, causing collectors to see the fascinating imperfections as a point of allure. Collectors have historically clamored after error coins because they represent a moment in time within the minting process that can never be replicated. Such flaws significantly enhance their desirability and elevate their price tags in auctions, turning what was a standard 1-cent piece into a highly sought-after commodity. In addition to misalignment, another notable issue arising during the minting of the 1993 coins was the introduction of a copper-plated zinc composition, which deviated from the traditional bronze composition used in earlier pennies. This shift was part of a broader effort by the United States Mint to reduce production costs amid rising copper prices, but it inadvertently led to further speculation around the coins produced that year, fueling the fires of curiosity about their validity and rarity. Some of these coins were minted with vivid discolorations or unique textures that offered compelling conversations among collectors about their origins. Such variations contribute to their appeal, as enthusiasts speculate about which pieces might hold the most value and which might serve as haunting reminders of the past. Even the minting date and the presence of mint marks can offer additional layers of complexities to these coins, and thus enhance their exceptional appeal in the world of numismatics. Continuing along this thread, we find that certain batches of the 1993 1-cent coins even display doubling in the lettering or date. This phenomenon occurs when the coin is struck multiple times at a slight offset, resulting in a ghostly appearance of the inscriptions. Coins with these types of errors are referred to as double dies, and those that twist and swirl in a captivating display of artistry. In this case, they can elevate the value to astronomical levels in the collectibles market. This leads us to one of the more thrilling aspects of this narrative: the stories behind the discoveries of these rare coins. The anticipation of finding a mint-condition 1993 penny with these kinds of errors has fueled the imaginations of many, causing individuals to closely examine their own coin collections. It has given rise to a unique culture focused on searching for this specific age of currency as people visit garage sales, estate sales, or sift through jars of loose change, turning it into a real-life treasure hunt that echoes the excitement of a bygone era. Anyone who has stumbled upon a coin etched with such fascinating mistakes knows the pulse-quickening thrill of potentially possessing a valuable artifact that could command huge sums at auction, creating a collective atmosphere of hope and possibility among enthusiasts. But perhaps the greatest twist in the tale of the 1993 1-cent coin is the sheer unpredictability regarding which errors will resonate with collectors the most, bringing with it an air of mystery that keeps the community engaged. The resulting prices at auctions have soared into the millions, demonstrating how even a minuscule factor can drastically change the fate of a penny and reveal the vibrant history associated with it. As we delve deeper into the unfolding narrative, we cannot overlook the significance of third-party grading services, which have established their own benchmarks for measuring the quality and valuation of coins, providing collectors with a keen sense of what to look for when searching for these coveted pieces. Coins that receive the highest grades from reputable grading services are often viewed as investment-grade collectibles, which further escalates their value and desirability. In the case of the 1993 1-cent coins, successful authentication, grading, and documentation becomes pivotal for any collector aiming to cash in on these historical artifacts. This, in turn, further complicates the transaction landscape. While an average 1993 penny may still hold its basic value, the nuances of errors and grades create an expansive market where transactions are defined by excitement, speculation, and investment potential. Beyond the rich tapestry of stories that circulate among collectors himself, the 1993 1-cent coins have found their way into pop culture, as enthusiasts share their moments of discovery through social media platforms, reinforcing the sense of community that surrounds this hobby. Each photograph of a prize find, each post detailing the newfound excitement of exploring the realm of coin hunting, serves to draw in newcomers, thereby fueling the growth of this exhilarating pursuit. Those who venture to collect coins haven't simply taken up a hobby. They've engaged in a passion that transcends generations and binds people together over shared interests in history, preservation, and investment. This ever-growing and invigorating community encourages interaction with experts who are more than willing to share tips and insights into coin collection management, educating others on how to care for these fragile pieces of art so that they maintain their value over time. As we shift our gaze to the future of coin collecting, especially pertaining to the 1993 penny, we note that the evolving landscape of e-commerce provides collectors with powerful tools to acquire, sell, and trade rare coins like never before. Online marketplaces have surged in popularity, allowing individuals to connect around the world, presenting the thrill of hunting for the rarest finds without leaving the comfort of home. This digital evolution ensures that the allure of the 1993 1-cent coin and any other era coins remains robust, and as the fascination with these unique pieces continues to grow, so too does the potential for discovery and investment. Any new era coins that might surface over the coming years will surely keep the discussion alive and entice fresh perspectives on what it means to be a coin collector in the modern age. Collectors have witnessed firsthand how the mere lapses of a minting process could upend the usual conventions of collecting and create unprecedented opportunities for unforeseen wealth. The legacy of the 1993 1-cent coin secures itself within the annals of numismatic history, and as the years unfold, these extraordinary pieces will undoubtedly retain their allure, compelling future generations to seek out not only the lessons learned, but the stories generated by these coins that hold their own versions of dreams, individual triumphs, and breathtaking surprises. As we conclude our exploration into the noteworthy trajectory of the 1993 1-cent coin, we are reminded yet again that great stories perform magic on their narrators and encourage us to seize opportunities, while simultaneously rejoicing in the experiences that come when we engage in our passions. So the next time you come across an old penny, remember that there lies within it a universe of stories waiting to be discovered, and the potential for amazing value can emerge from the most unexpected of places. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us next time as we continue to unearth the fascinating tales and incredible journeys that change the way we look at everyday items. Who knows what treasures are waiting just beyond the horizon?